Hi, I'm Nuriy, and welcome to PTS Campus Talk, a space where we discuss about the real experiences of the student at Polytechnic Tawasawa. In today's episode, we'll be talking about an interesting topic, which is about English. Is it a need or is it a challenge? So, joining me today are the two panelists from our students, they will be talking about their experience and honest opinions about English in campus. So, can you guys briefly introduce yourself to our viewers?
Hi there, I'm Muhammad Nadzim Hilmi. This is my third semester in Polytechnic, and I'm gonna pass my mic over to my charming and well-mannered junior here.
Hello, hi everyone. So my name is Yip Inashirtia, aka Yip. You can just call me Yip. And I'm currently a semester 2 in diploma tourism management. Yeah, that's all for now.
So, it's welcome and nice to meet you, Nazim and Yip.
Hello.
So, before we start, let's do a quick icebreaker, shall we? So, if you have to choose an emoji to describe your learning journey of English, what emoji would it be?
You know what? I'm gonna go with the fire emoji because of how fired up I am right now. What about you?
I'm going with the scariest emoji, like the one, because honestly I'm quite nervous and scared right now. Yeah.
Wow, it's such a wild guesses, all right? Okay, so when you first entered PTS, were you this confident in talking about English?
I'd say I am pretty confident. I know how good I am, and I know that, well, I know my worth, I know I'm good. So I guess you could say entering something so foreign for me back then with a major that, focuses on, a lot on communication, I'd say I'm pretty confident in my English.
So for me, honestly, I was quite confident with my English because in my class I also speak English in my presentation, in my assignments. So yeah, I was quite confident with my English.
All right. So did you find English is a barrier or is it more of a motivation to speak?
All right. For me, it's some sort of motivation, if you can call it, but the right word for it is spite. Now, I have three siblings, me, myself included, my sister, and my younger brother. So all of us, we know how to speak. We are geniuses in our own right, and we learned English at a very young age. Now, because of this, it formed some sort of sibling rivalry between one of us as we strive to become better than the other in order to not become, beneath. I'd say it's more of a spite thing. But then again, I use that as motivation to learn and better my way in speaking English more.
I would say it's giving me a motivation rather than barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as for me, uh, since I was a kid, my dad always keep mocking on me because of my pronunciation, my English like so bad between in my siblings. Also, I have a six sibling. Yeah, we do like have like this competitive between the siblings. In my house, we do speak English rather than Malay because my family they do like have mother tongue for like a Tagalog. So yeah, I think to motivate me to speak English is also because of my dad always keep mocking on age. And I was trying to improve and step by step until now. Yeah. I think yeah, it's more motivate than rather than
So the competitiveness to master English make you guys motivate to study English more. I see. So how often do you guys use English inside the class versus outside of the class?
I would say in a both way, inside the class and also outside the class.
Yeah.
Because yeah, in class you can speak. You speak English for like your presentation and also for your assignment. But outside class, I do speak English with my with my family as well, with my sibling, and also with my friends. Yeah, I think I'm more often to speak outside the class.
How about Nazim?
For me, in classes, I usually use English a lot more for my presentations, role playing, and when I'm doing my work. More so, I use English to question them as well because I hope they can learn on how to understand the question in itself in a different language. Now, outside of classes, I use English a lot as well. Not as a lot, like a lot. I meant like a lot when I'm back at home, not a lot when I'm with my friends. Now, back at home, I usually use English with my parents, my siblings, as we can communicate more effectively and share our feelings more concisely. Now, with my friends, I do speak English with them, but
Not quite much lah.
not quite much, not to a degree, but it's still there.
All right. So, how about during lessons? Does learning in English make it harder, or is it actually more effective?
Okay, during lessons, it's more effective rather than it being hard. I see a lot of people saying that it is hard, but well, I can understand. English is a foreign language, but once you get to know some of the words, once you know the basics, it usually becomes more effective in Malay. I'll say that much because English is straightforward. It doesn't beat around the bush, and well, yeah, it's effective. It's not difficult. That's coming from me. I know, but then again, it's still effective in its own right.
So as for me, learning English is more effective because at first English is not like easy. Yeah, everyone know it's not easy, but English is important, especially in our tourism field. You need to speak English. So when you speak English and learn the language itself, uh, it's help you to speak professionally to do your works in the work field. Yeah, I think it's for me it's more effective rather than
So it's easier for
challenging.
you lah. It's so easy.
For me, it's still easy.
So it's English clearly plays a big role inside and outside of classroom, right?
Yeah.
So how do we actually improve it? I know that everyone have their own strategies to improve their English, but how about you guys? Is there like any specific routine or habit that you guys do to improve your English?
Okay. Now, since I learned at a very young age, I learned how to speak. I learned how to say it. I learned how to, use an accent like this through usually educational programs, games, movies, YouTubers, even. I usually try and mimic how they speak, and after I mimic them, I'd usually write down the words and look what they meant and how I can use them. Well, it is difficult, I know, but that's how I learned English in my youth. As time goes on, I learned new ways. I used more effective and clear ways on how I improve my language, especially since my parents know how to speak English. I converse with them daily in the second language, and they correct me sometimes. They help me how to improve. Now, my sister is a fast learner as well. She helps me a lot. She's a good sport, like my brother, like my little brother, who's like coming from me. He's talented as well. So I learned from both of them, and I gathered everything I can use to the point that I can speak more clearly and effectively, and in hopes I could inspire my cousins and nieces to treat English more seriously, as I see some use it as a joke or as a way to mock others when people pick them for popcorn reading.
So how about, yep, do you agree with Nadzim's thoughts or do you have any other opinions?
Say I'll go with my early strategies. Since I was a kid, before bed, my dad always would like to watch me to movies like Narnia, the Chronicle of Narnia, and also Harry Potter. So yeah, since then I was like I'm not just enjoy the magic. I also learn how to do the pronunciation, how to like spoken up the vocabulary. Yeah, I learned from them. Growing up, I met a lot of people. I met I have a friend from like the Australia. I have a friend from Italy, British. Yeah, I learned from them. They always like give to help me to improve my English. When I speak with them, they didn't judge me to speak. Yeah, because they say it's okay to speak English. So that's why I have a. Since then, I built the confidence in myself to speak. Yeah, as for me, that's my first strategies. Uh, of course, the like you reading the book, watching movie, sang a song. Yeah, that's a normal, but it's for me. Yeah.
So here's come the big questions. Do you think English is about confidence or just about better grammars?
Like I say, confidence is the key.
Confidence.
Yeah, confidence is the key. Even don't just look at your grammar, because once you speak with the confidence, they for the native speaker,
Yeah.
they didn't mind with your grammar actually. Yeah, they just like more they
Yeah.
yeah
They like it if you
they
speak,
like it
right?
if you speak the language, because they know it's not your mother tongue.
Yeah.
So yeah, as for me,
Well, as for me, uh, can you repeat the question again?
So about English, is it confidence or grammar?
Oh, okay, okay. It's more onto confidence. I'd say confidence over and over again, no matter how many times you ask me, I'll say confidence. Now, even though you have good pronunciation, you have good grammar, but if you don't have the correct mindset, it may lead to stuttering. It may lead to you say things that you don't exactly mean, create misunderstandings, and all of that. It usually turns into an ugly situation for everyone. So yeah, confidence is key. Now, because if you're not confident, you can't get exactly anywhere in life. You have to have that confidence. Throw away any shame that you may feel, any embarrassment right out of the door right there, and stride with confidence. Do I have anything to add? No, I don't,
just spit it
because
out. If you want to speak English, just spit it out from heart state of your mouth, bro. Yeah.
It's okay. So it's just like pure confidence.
Yeah,
You need
this
to
is
be
my
confidence.
yeah, just
Confidence
pure
is key.
confidence.
Grammar just like
Even though
put
you're
in
just
behind. Yeah.
saying nonsense, as long as you're talking in English,
As long as you're talking,
It's all that
English,
matters?
That's the matter.
If you can send out your message, that's all that matters.
that's such a heartwarming there's such a heartwarming strategies. So if you give one advice, any advice, maybe more than just confidence or anything that can encourage people in PTS to talk in English, what could that advice be? Maybe something or a saying that make you open your mind about English, something unique. Is there anything you guys want to share?
Something unique. Now, there's a quote I live by every day is to live your life and die without any regrets. So, what I meant is If you laugh, laugh. If you eat, you eat. If you want to do something, do it with 100%. Now, what I'm trying to say is, no matter no matter how bad you think it is, no matter how awful you may think you feel or doing, just do it with 100%. Throw away any like shame or anything, especially with talking English. To put it simply, do everything with 100%. That's all I'm trying to say.
How about our Yep? Do you have anything to add?
So as for me,
Yeah.
my friends out there, don't be shy to speak. Don't nervous to use on the English word, English language. Just speak. Be confident. You guys, don't be shy. That's all for me.
Okay, that was so wise. This is a wise word from you guys. So thank you so much to both our panelists here for sharing their honest thoughts and opinions about today's topic is about English. And what I can say that English is all about confidence. That you don't have to be embarrassed about talking in English, even if you have no grammar, even if you don't know what you're saying, just say it. Be confident about it, and no one will be ashamed of you. You have to be proud for saying anything, at least a line of English, and that's already a growth because and with anything that's matter, that is your growth, that you grow from it. So that's all for today's episode. Stay tuned for the next topic that will be maybe soon enough. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.